the third 11 o'clock game. And although I'm going technically playoff eligible here, and we're all not assuming that Marshall makes the playoffs, like that's not it's not likely. But there is a realm that does happen. It would take a freaking lot, okay? I'm excluding 2 lost teams. I'm just excluding them, okay? The fact is, I would take in Marshall, Coastal Carolina, BYU, all these undefeated group of 5 teams before I'd taken a single 2 loss team because they lost twice, and that's for a reason. You can pull 1 loss and be like, that was a stinker. We played a bad game, but you played 2. You lose 2 games. It's not a good look, and it's not good like at all. I don't see how you like Georgia. Like, come on, they don't have a good win. They have Auburn, and Auburn played horribly to start the season. It was not a good win. The week after that, Auburn lost to South Carolina, who just fired their head coach. It was absolute and utter garbage. Auburn was not a good football program to start the year. It's gotten better, but it's still not good. It's just I'm upset with Georgia being ranked at 9th because they don't deserve it. They don't have a good win on the resume. They do not have a good win on their resume, and yet they're ranked above teams like BYU. BYU deserves to be higher than where they are at right now. It's ridiculous. And then not to mention Coastal Carolina, who's been playing at a very high level. And we're going to be talking about Marshall. Marshall has probably one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NCAA right now. He's playing at a very high level for the Thundering Herd. It's ridiculous. Marshall's been playing very well, and there is a realm of possibility where it happens, as I explained before in the previous video about the stuff that could happen with the Big Ten. Clemson would have to lose 1 more, I think, or Miami lose. I think if we want Marshall to be in, and this goes for any group of 5 team, this is what we're looking at right here. We need to see Notre Dame win out, okay, win the ACC, which means, and Miami gets the loss. Okay, so then we have Notre Dame in the playoffs. They also need Texas A&M to lose and Alabama to win the SEC championship. So that means Alabama and Notre Dame in the playoffs, right? The weird thing could happen in the Big Ten where we have no Big Ten teams other than Ohio State that we're looking at, okay? See, here's the thing with these. I'm just going to exclude 2 lost teams because the committee really shouldn't be looking at them because they're not idiots. At least I don't think they are. They should not be looking at 2 lost teams. So then we're looking at the Pac-12. Could the Pac-12 get in? It's not likely, but because they haven't played a lot of games. But you need USC. It's just make sure USC needs to lose 1 more game, and then Washington lose 1 more game. That's all you really need to keep it out. Although a Colorado loss would be nice for you guys. Here's what else needs to happen. Apparently, Cincy needs to lose. I don't think they play this weekend. Yeah, I don't see them on my schedule. But Cincinnati needs to lose if you want to stay in this playoff conversation. Cincinnati needs to lose, which is in the American Championship game. Then you need BYU to lose to Coastal Carolina this week. And then Coastal Carolina needs to lose in the Sun Belt Championship against ULL, leaving you the only undefeated group of 5 team. And as I said, it's a weird chain of events, but it's very possible that Notre Dame beats Clemson. It's very possible that Miami blows something. It's very possible that Alabama beats Florida. It's very possible that Ohio State gets another game canceled. It's very possible that Indiana loses to Wisconsin. It's very possible that Indiana beats Northwestern. It's very possible that Coastal Carolina beats BYU. It's very possible that Cincy loses to Tulsa. But combine all those things, it's not very likely. But there is a path to the playoffs in my mind for Marshall. To just give you Marshall fans a little bit of hope. I like Marshall in this game. Rice has just not been playing good football as of late. But give me Marshall to win this game in an absolute blowout and continue making their case for the playoffs.